our channel. My name is Olo Anthony. I create lovely contents about how to make money online. And most of my live sessions about relationship, love, this life we can't do without happy mind, happy moment, which is love. And on I will have a guest on the live who is wonderful Rosie Empire. She's here to give us mind-blowing tips on how to make relationship work better. Hi Rosie, you're welcome to our live session.
Hi, Anthony. My name is Rosie, and don't present it like that. You know, we all share what we know we can, Sha, but we're all
yeah, so
learning along the way.
so today's live we're talking about how to make relationship work. We have so many people that are depressed, not happy because they found themselves in a union that doesn't make them happy. But
Yeah.
you notice that most of them can't really walk out of it because they are scared of out there. They are scared of not being in a relationship. They are scared of one reason or the other. So most of them are stuck in toxic relationship. They are stuck in a union that doesn't make them flourish in life. So what do you have to say about that, Rosie Empire?
Well,
Hmm.
um, generally, I know our society, we like there is this stigma when you are into something and then you are out. Maybe everybody have known you people like, this is the best couple, they will end up as the best. So you that you're in the relationship, you know that you are taking a lot, but people outside are just seeing you like the best couple. So there are some people in this kind of relationship, they cannot walk away because they feel they will let down the society. Well, I would really advise that walking away should be the very first option. The very first option. But depending on who you are in the relationship with, communication will go a long way. Because most times, little misunderstandings, like very little misunderstandings, they can be resolved with communication. It could be that one person did not understand the angle the other person is coming from, but when you guys table it out, talk about it, be open with one another, before you know, you realize that the things you were thinking are big things and not really serious something. But if the problem is something major, like something really, really major, you know that they've looked at the file, there is no hope.
Okay.
You already know what to
Sorry,
do,
can you
Sha.
take that? Okay. Can you take that again, please? The network was
Like,
kind of bad.
okay.
Sorry.
Um, yeah, it's fine. Communication is for basic misunderstandings, things you feel can really work out. But if you've looked at the attitude or the habit that is putting your relationship down, like you're feeling, you've looked at the future, you feel like there is no hope. Well, if communication is not helping in that aspect, I don't think there's anything much you can do. Your happiness is priority. If you need to take a
Yes,
walk,
happiness is very
take a
important.
walk.
And
Yeah.
I notice I am not that perfect in this, and I've had some wonderful experience, and I've heard some kind of complaints, feedbacks from people. So I believe that in quotes, some people don't really go into a relationship not really knowing what they want.
Yeah,
Hi,
for many
for life,
reasons.
FNA for life. Thanks for joining our live session. I'm just stick around. I'm sure you grab one or two, and I promise you, you won't regret being part of this live session.
Yeah,
So, as I was saying, Rosie, some people go into relationship not knowing what they want. Some
exactly.
people are like clueless, just going
Exactly.
in there, accepting the girl or the guy, and just like being there, not having like goal, priority, not setting their priority right.
Yeah.
And while people are in the relationship, in the union relationship, most people see a whole lot of red flags. It
And they still
can be
going.
abuse.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They still going even with the red flags.
most people see.
Yes.
Yes, people witness huge red flags and they keep sticking around. So that
Yeah.
was when I said people don't know maybe their value or don't know what they want, but they just want to answer boyfriend or girlfriend. They
It's
just want
actually
to be in the
pressure.
relationship due to peer pressure.
Exactly. Most of them are just pressure, nothing much.
Due to peer pressure. And a very good day, you notice that this guy or this girl will not want to tolerate something like this, but they don't want
Mm.
to be like he's out of relationship, he's not seeing anyone, he's not dating
Yeah.
anyone. Most people date because their friends are dating.
Admitting. Yes. That's just it.
Yes. So and they end up being with someone that maltreat them verbally, physically,
Even
mentally.
financially too.
Someone people that
Yeah.
mess them up, abuse that, like talk down on themselves. That's another aspect. Another aspect I always try to emphasize or tell people is this: relationship is not all about sex.
Yes. Yeah, it's not.
Yes, yes, sex is important in relationship.
Mm.
Sex is good, but it shouldn't be number one goal. It
Yeah.
shouldn't be number one achievement in the union. Some people will be like, if there's no sex, what are we doing? We can be building each other's future. What do you
That's
want to
it.
be?
That's it.
What do you want to be in so so and so time? How can I be part of your history? How can I be part of your
Exactly.
goal achievements? How can I be okay? It might be like, okay, your partner, it's pursuing his or her masters. You can encourage
Yeah.
morally, you can
Yes.
encourage anywhere you can. The aim is to make your partner happy.
Yeah.
Just buying human hair, using the latest iPhone days, using the latest handbags. You can't even be
Mm.
putting expensive human hair on an empty skull. It doesn't rhyme, it doesn't balance well. You
Yeah. Our
understand? Some
priorities
people
are not really right.
are not, yes. This is where most of us get things wrong.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be doing this because our friend is doing it. Some people will be like, you have only one girlfriend, you are a Jew man. What kind of
That's another issue we find ourselves in, like this competition. I don't know if I should call it competition or something, but it's not really taking people anywhere. It's not.
I once asked someone, a guy, can you wish your daughter, if you have a daughter tomorrow, to date someone like you? My guy took it personal.
They won't, because they know what they're doing. And they know what they're doing is wrong, but because they feel that's like the trend, let's do it. They stick with it.
Fine. Then why doing it to someone's daughter, sister, mother to be?
Yeah. And the women
So
are
a
like,
whole lot.
women looks like the one who are more on the receiving end when things don't go right. Yes,
Women,
they are mostly the ones at the receiving end, especially when things go wrong. They are mostly the ones.
when that particular person, I don't like to generalize, when
Yeah.
that particular lady doesn't know her
Have
value.
value. Yeah, that's
Because
true.
when you go
That's
into a relationship, to me, it's important we have dates. We go out on a date.
yes.
Our
Yes.
communication, I
You
should
know where you
start
are.
getting the vibes. Our
Exactly.
communications, your behavior. Some guys will be like, come over to my house. It shouldn't be about your house.
Yeah.
We can go
Depth.
out to a garden, chill, have nice time. It
Yes.
shouldn't
You
be
get to
my
know
house,
each
my
other.
house, my
You
house,
get to
my
know each
house
other
all the time.
outside being very intimate. And that's when you know more about the person without being blinded by their intimacy. So I think that's
Good. And
It's actually
when
better
we
that way.
go out, there are important topic we should
Questions to
discuss. Hi
ask.
guys from Turkey. Hi Ali. Thanks for joining. Please stick around. I'm sure you will grab one or two from our live session. And don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so and be part of this wonderful community. My name is Anthony Olo, and we have Rosie Empire. We are
Hi.
both on IG and other social media platforms. YouTube and other social media platforms. Please feel free to stick around. We are talking about relationship. Where are you guys from? We are from Africa. I am from Africa. I am in Africa. Rosie, where are you from?
I'm in Nigeria. I don't know which Africa. Africa
Oh,
is not
nice.
a country.
Rosie
Africa
is
is a
from
continent.
Nigeria.
I'm in Nigeria,
Already
not
subscribed.
Africa.
Thank you, Ali. I hope you are good. So stick around. So on the first date, to me, if you ask me, one of the important questions to ask on a first date should be genotype and blood
Finance.
group.
Oh, okay. My own number one question should be money related. Well, that blood group and genotype is actually important, so you don't waste your time with someone
So
you know nothing will come out. Yeah.
how do you ask money related on your first date?
Hmm. It's not like I'll ask you like direct questions, but we'll keep talking. We'll keep talking. Before you know, I'll bring in the topic. Let me know how your financial thinking is, because I won't lie to you. I've met guys who their financial thinking, you'll be wondering, does he have plans for himself, or does he have plans for his own future? So if our communication is not making sense, finance, yeah, I don't think we're going to even go past the first date. I will just ask
So
it, chip it in during the
so how do you
conversation. But
feel when you go out with an adult baby?
it's I don't know. It's not too,
So how do you
there are
feel
so many.
if your date is always talking about mommy this, mommy that, daddy this, daddy
Well,
that,
it depends
and
on
you are
what you are saying the mommy this and daddy that for. If you the major reason why you are doing the mommy this and daddy that is probably because you are a family oriented person, I understand. But if your mommy this and daddy that is because you are basing on your parents for advice, for support and everything, you're on your own. You are on your own. I will not. We can still be friends, but that's it. That's like the best we
so
can do.
how does this sound? You are meant to go out on a date with a guy and he arrived a bit late and he's giving you excuses. Mommy did not let me come out, blah blah blah. Will it be like a red flag to you?
It's a major it's a major whatever color of flag. We're not moving ahead. We could still, because you're already giving me a very negative vibe. It means there are certain things you cannot do without taking permission from your mom. And if your mom tells you no, don't do this, that is the end. No, I
To
cannot do that.
me, one of the important question is genotype to know if there will be
Mm,
another date.
But when
Group,
you're asking genotype on a date, the person will be like, "Have we reached that level?" Because some
no,
people feel when you start asking genotype and blood group, it's probably when the relationship is already
that's how
advanced.
we have different mentalities.
Yeah.
We have different goals in life. Some
Hmm.
people go into relationship to play around.
Yeah.
Some people go into relationship to count scores. How many
Yeah.
guys they've been with, how
Mm,
many girls they've been with.
yeah.
If I am to say hi, I really like you, stuff like that, I must have seen beyond boyfriend and girlfriend.
Well, not
So
everybody
that
sees it
first,
that way, though.
come again.
Not everybody will see it that way, because if they will feel that's a very advanced question. Like, are we already at
If
that point now? You've taken the
to
person
me,
like 50 steps.
that is a sign to let you know what
That you're
I
serious.
visualized. I am not here to beat around the bush. And my kind of person, it shouldn't be. any mushy mushy secret. Once I notice you have secret vibes,
Yeah.
your phone is always on silent, you are taking excuse to answer your call, you are hiding so many things. To me, it makes me understand, give some certain space.
Okay.
Do you understand? So those are my type of way to know, should I forge ahead or have a rethink to know what I'm actually doing. So
Okay.
it's important we know what we want.
Yeah, but
All
in
the
today's
materialistic
society
things.
now,
Sorry?
in today's age, in today's
Okay.
society now, it's scary because you see people, you don't even know who is abusing the seriousness anymore, because someone, like for instance, a guy and a girl will go out on a date, and maybe the guy is already asking about her blood group and genotype, and the girl will feel, oh, this guy is actually very serious, or he's probably just saying that to make her, to win her in, so that she will feel like, okay, this guy has
Yes.
serious
I've
plans
I've
for
heard a
me.
story
But then,
on social media where a guy promise even gives a girl a ring,
wow,
all just to go down with her.
that's terrible.
The guy has done it to so many, like over 4 or 5 girls. They came. It happened. I saw it on X app, Twitter. They complained this so-called church guy gave this girl a ring. Along
Wow.
the line, the guy disappeared.
We,
You understand? So you actually made wonderful points there. It
yeah, because we don't
happens.
know
I've
who is
experienced
being
someone I
honest
know.
anymore.
Then when mobile phone came out newly, there's this Samsung called Blue Eye.
Mm-hmm.
This guy bought used one. Now they don't do phone casing anymore. I don't think they still do phone casing. This
No,
guy
they
went
don't.
to a market called Main Market or where the Enugu, bought phone casing with button, everything new. He got carton of this phone, packaged it, gave it
Wow.
to this girl. Why? This girl was proving hard to get. So this guy found out what this girl wanted. He packaged the phone, arranged everything, presented it to this girl. This girl lost it.
Wow.
So it was, yes, the guy wasn't that, it wasn't serious to take it to the next level or
He just wanted
wanted a
to get what he
serious
wants.
relationship. So he just did that to get the girl. So to me, it still boils down to priority. What do you really want in a relationship? Yes, most people want just sex, but they will not come out
Clear. So
straight.
yeah,
They
so they
want
will
to
try to.
run around. Yes. So,
Mm,
and most times you see some guys cannot even stay 3 4 months in a new relationship
and
without
they're already.
wanting.
Yeah, it's
some
true.
some on the first dates, let's go over to my
Yeah.
house, let's go to my
Yes.
apartment.
And
What is
it's
happening?
making girls. It's
Are
making
they
girls
celebrating New
feel
Year festival in your
worried.
house? You
And
understand?
recently, that thing is like a normal thing. They don't see it like it's a problem. Let's go to my house, and if the girl is asking him for what and all of that, the guy will be like, "Are you a baby?" Can't somebody have a decent relationship anymore without people wanting? Like,
I once told someone, a friend, that if you happen to have this your new girlfriend in your house, distance yourself.
yeah.
If she's on a couch, move far. Yes, it sounds difficult or looks difficult to do, depending how big your house is. Young guys is basically self-contained. If she's
Exactly.
at this edge, this corner, give gap. Don't
Why
even come
exactly?
close.
Why?
Let her feel comfortable.
Okay, okay.
Do you
Actually, there are some
understand?
girls who They don't mind. In fact, some of them are the ones even leading the guy
Let
on.
her no. Let her feel comfortable. Even when she's going, don't hug her in your house. You can do the hugging on the road. Hi, okay, take care. See you later. She might be thinking you are not normal because it's on the mind that as I'm going to
Yes,
this guy's
there
house,
is something
he
that is going
wants
to
us
happen.
to do the do. You
Yes.
prove that you are responsible. Prove that you have good upbringing. Prove that this thing here is sense is not akamu. Prove that you are good. It's not
Yeah.
all about hello, you are the sugar in my tea. I cannot. How have you been surviving before this sugar came?
I
So
really fear
we
for
all
the people these days. It's not as easy as it was during our time, because the people these days now,
a
it's
lot
like it's a
has really
competition.
changed.
A lot.
A lot
Priorities are
has
more
changed.
misplaced now.
People and where this thing gets crazy is when you see some people, married couples, complaining my husband abused me or my wife starved me of sex or this happened or that happened. I always take it back to the origin because watch it now. Let me use construction for an example. Whenever building collapse,
Mm.
the problem is from the foundation.
Yes.
Most people, when they are building like 4-story building, maybe the foundation is meant to be a story building. Maybe out of greed or they have enough finance, they want to extend it. It doesn't work that way.
Okay.
So whenever someone complains that my husband or my wife is doing this or doing that, I'll be like, bro or sis, you saw this some years back, but you ignored it.
Yeah.
And most people now will be like, he will change or she will change.
That's a
I am
very wrong
sorry to
mindset.
give you this bad
It's
news.
very
No
wrong.
one is changing.
No one is. If you cannot put up with it that time you guys are dating, forget it. Don't even make the move.
And it's always advisable to cut, if
Yeah.
possible, some months or a year or thereabouts. No matter how packaging someone is packaging his or her bad character,
It is
attitude,
true.
anger,
It
and the
is true,
rest of them,
definitely.
it will show
Yeah.
along the line.
Yeah.
It will definitely show along the line. So it's always good to identify any form of red flag from onset and address it.
Yes. Yes.
And remember, we are not perfect.
Mm.
So there are things we can tolerate and there are
Yes.
things we cannot tolerate. So we should be able to identify that maybe this guy has body odor, he hardly showers, he has anger issues. Every little argument, he will raise his hand, or he doesn't even honor your opinion. There's nothing demeaning like that.
Yes. Yes.
When your opinion doesn't count, nothing kills like that.
Yeah.
And as time goes on, as we are growing in age, everything, that character will still grow.
Mm.
So it is really terrible. And you are with a partner, or some will be with a partner from January to December. They are coming up with stories, there's no money. Are you not working?
Mm.
Pushing
That's another thing.
this, yes, pushing all the financial burden on one person. It kills.
It does. When they get fed up, you'll be surprised how they'll react. It does.
That is the point. Pushing the whole financial needs on one person, or you are thinking on how to step up, maybe acquire a property or buy something meaningful for the family. and the other one is thinking of hello, and the other one is thinking of how to buy this, how to flex this, the latest
Mm.
restaurant in town, the latest this in town. How do you think people should
Well,
handle this, Rosie?
there are some men who are okay with their wives just being the spender of their money. Like they feel this joy when they look at their friends and their friends are seeing their wives and their wives are looking good. There are people like that. But for those who financial responsibility is just on one person, it drains even like where do I even begin? This topic leaving financial responsibility for
What do you
one person
say?
is wrong. It's very wrong unless the person is more than equal to the tax and is not. Even if the person is more than equal, have the littlest things you can do it, especially as the woman, so that when there are needs, little needs in the house, you don't need to run to your husband and say, "Give me money for
I've
water."
witnessed I've
It's
witnessed some families that the husband is the full-time supplier of everything.
I cannot be in that kind of place. Even as the woman, I cannot be there because I will feel that you are
Everything
under so
was
much pressure.
everything was working well. The woman is just sits on the couch, buy the latest Ashoke, buy the latest
He's not even
George,
saving the money.
buy the latest Hollandaise, saving fire. She doesn't even know how to drive,
Oh,
flexing life along the
this
line.
one is Munyodogu.
Correct Munyodogu. Along the line, the man died.
Oh,
It
that
was
kind
a
of person,
big
where will she
problem.
start? She cannot find her feet quickly, especially if she have kids. She can't find her feet quickly.
Grown up kids, it was a big
Hell,
problem
she would.
to
She
cope.
cannot even survive quick. No, no, no. Where does
So
she want
it
to start?
was, to me, it was like eye opener. Even if the wife doesn't support financially at home, it's
Yes,
very good for her to have one
have
skill or
something
the other.
doing. Yeah, so that you can step in when there is any need. You don't even need to wait for the person to die. Anything can happen.
Tomorrow,
No, no, no. I cannot be in that kind of. We are just be seated. The husband will be doing everything.
when people were advising the guy, let your wife do something, he'll be like, no, I don't want
And you just
sun
want the
to
wife to
affect
enjoy.
my wife's skin. This, do you know who I am? I am He was capable, no doubt.
And you never know tomorrow.
Before
No
the
one
man
knows
died, he
tomorrow.
had some financial issues, unplanned. The
Okay.
thing shook him, but due to he was an Odogu, some friends pulled through, covered him up. Along the line, the man died. It's very big
Where
issue.
does he want to start? That's a
Yeah, it
problem for
was
her.
very, it was terrible. So I always tell people, no matter what, start off
Just do
something.
something. Do
Learn
something,
how
even
to
from
do
your
this.
house,
Yes,
even
we're
from
not
the
praying for
couch you are
anyone to
sitting
die
on.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's terrible. People can be comfortable in that kind of situation. I can't. I can't be comfortable
So
being.
how do
I don't
you
know.
think people should handle when you have a partner that doesn't support anywhere? He's always coming up with excuses why there's no money. How do you advise the lady to cope?
If I'm in that kind of shoe, me, I'm not a nice person, especially when it comes to money. I can tolerate
You know what?
anything from any. I'm not nice when it comes to money. I can tolerate anything anybody's giving me, but you see, financial responsibility or whatever it's called, I cannot tolerate anything. If you are not, Shebi is the man that is always shouting, "What's the woman bringing to the table?" and all of that. I have seen women who are bringing
What?
everything to the table. Some women will bring everything, The men are not even
Okay.
their own chair that they will sit on. The men are not bringing. If I'm in that kind of shoe, I just pray. No, I'm going to gather meeting. If I've spoken to you as much as I can, you're not making efforts. If you maybe you probably have a skill, and I'm like, okay, let's set you up for something. Maybe if you know how to barb, I'll say let's set up a barbing shop. You're not making any move. I said, okay, look at some places you can apply for jobs. You're not making any move, or you are just not putting in as much effort as you're supposed to. I'm going to call all, if we're married, I'm calling all your umuna, all your family members. I cannot deal with anybody who is not
You make it family
financially
affairs.
literate. Yes, because there are some cases where you have tried. If I've tried all I know, I've exhausted all the options. I'm going to bring you family members, unless your family members are like you. But if they're not like you, because once you start having children, if a
So
man is
let's
the
round
one
this
who
up.
is not,
How do you what do you advise? How do you think people should be able to identify red flags in early stage of relationship so that it will not lead to marriage? This is 30 minutes already. So can we round it up?
yeah, red
What
flags are
advice
very
do you have
easy.
for? Come again.
It's it's easy to notice red flags unless the person is deliberately hiding that attitude from you. But if
Okay.
you see the tiniest thing, because once you get married, whatever you notice when you are dating, it gets worse when you get married. If the person presses the bread before he eats when he's drinking tea, just know that when he gets married, if that thing is irritating you, like me, that thing irritates me. So if you see someone doing that in dating and it irritates you, just know when you're married, what you'll be seeing, because by then everybody's now relaxed. We're already married. So
Yeah.
whatever you were doing gently then, you will just relax, like there's nobody to impress anymore. You will see that attitude doubling, not like doubling, but you see it in its full view. That's why you hear people will say, I got married to her and she has changed. She did not really change. The character just became the way it has
Came
always
out
been like that.
full.
Yeah. It has always been there, but you didn't notice it that bad. But now that you're married. So whatever you notice in dating period, and you've looked, this is not, no, this one is, I cannot take this one. Don't even say probably when he's married he will feel a bit more responsible and change that particular character. No, especially when you're discussing with him, maybe while you're dating, and you're telling him, yeah,
What I have to say, can you hear me?
yeah,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay, what do you have to say in most cases where some girls bring relationship where most girls want to turn the boyfriend to their father in terms of responsibilities,
Like then,
expecting their boyfriend to pay for their house rent, expecting their boyfriend to do so many things that's supposed to be their father's responsibilities.
yeah,
Is it supposed to be like welcoming, or what do you have to say about it?
I actually blame, no offense, but I blame the fathers of these girls. And that thing is a very, very wrong mentality. Women just feel, oh, I'm dating someone, he's responsible for my everything. Then what are you when that person is not there? It shouldn't be like that. It should be outside Nigeria. It's just that mostly in Nigeria we just be like, oh, we're dating, take over everything. Because men, they are all this stepping into, we see them as the people who always step into responsibility. But outside Nigeria, it's not like that. Everything in the relationship is 50-50. You cannot even expect anything from your boyfriend. If he gives you something, the way you will appreciate it, like it will feel like this guy is going above and beyond. But in Nigeria, if they even give you maybe 10,000, you're like, is it just 10,000 he's giving me? It's a very wrong mentality. We shouldn't see men like they are automatically responsible for us because we are dating them. And I feel that's what is making men look down on women. Because if I'm dating you and then within a week
it's
or two
it's
weeks,
it's a pandemic.
It is,
Now
especially right now. Right now, it's, I think it's even a
it
common trend.
is
You see it everywhere.
it
People will
is
tell
I've
you
seen.
on their first date, they're already demanding things. Doesn't it brings you down?
Yeah,
You don't
I saw
know.
the
From the
video of a
guy, me.
girl
Yeah.
saying if a guy gets her number in the morning, in the evening, bill the guy to know if he's capable.
And that's
And
why men
to
are
my
running
own
away now.
yeah. So I've experienced someone complain that he started going out, just normal talking. They've not even hanged out. Normal exchange number. I think it should be their second phone call or so. This girl
Mm.
came up with my family. I have family emergency.
Always there will be an emergency, or maybe the next day is her birthday, or you don't. If I'm the guy in that shoes, I will, the way I will look at you will be different. I will not see you like a responsible person. I
The
understand
guy,
things can happen, but no, you just met me.
the
No,
guy said after the
a red flag.
conversation, he blocked the girl's number.
It's a red flag. It's a
Yes,
major red. But
yes,
people, women now
because
are seeing it as a normal thing, and it's scary.
we, it's crazy. It's really crazy because, and when a guy doesn't do that in Nigeria now,
Yes, we see it's
a
like
guy being broke, it's a crime.
it is. It
It's
is.
like a taboo. But when a girl is broke, she's working hard. Yes. A girl will tell you that I cannot, a broke girl will tell you I cannot date a broke guy.
But she's more broke
Do you
than he
understand?
is.
Yeah. So, and I have once asked this question in a WhatsApp group. Why is it that most girls that came from, I don't want to use the word poor home, that came from not well up to do home, they can tolerate their father, manage whatever their father can
Mm,
provide, they will see that that guy is not doing well.
yeah.
The girl's
Well,
birthday, she will expect the guy to buy
do everything,
Peruvian
yes.
hair, iPhone 13 or 14, 15 Pro Max, do this, do that. And like, and when you sit down to have some kind intellectual discussion with these girls, they don't know. Here it's just echo.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I
There's
feel
nothing
those
up
things are
here.
pressure. They were probably when they were growing, they were seeing their
Come again.
mates having those things are sometimes pressure. When they were growing up, they were seeing their mates having good things in life, having luxurious items and all of that, and they don't have it. So when they've grown up, they want to fill that void, that gap. So once they see a boyfriend, they feel the boyfriend should be the one to make them enjoy those things that they missed out when they were growing up. If you ask some of them, they'll be like, I never had this when I was growing up. So my boyfriend should
Did you hear the
provide. But
story about two ladies that died in Aba that went to visit a guy and they didn't make it alive? It's all over social media, and one happens to be married.
oh, okay. Yes, they went for hookup. Yes, I had it. I'm like, what else are
Now,
you still looking for?
married woman, married. Let's focus on
So
that. Someone that has a husband,
I'm
has
sorry.
a family. I don't know if they have kids.
It's
Went with a
terrible.
friend to
Mm,
see another man for 1 million naira. That's 500,000
yeah,
each.
I saw it.
Till date, till
They're gone.
date, allegedly, they are no more. I don't know
Of
how
course,
true it is.
I had
Now,
it.
my
It's
point
very
is
good.
this. My point is this. This lady in quote is married. One of them is married.
Jeez, what is she looking
And
for
they
again?
showed most of their, sorry,
I said she's married. What else is she looking for?
they showed one of their videos where the man took them out. What were they
Oh,
showing? Food. This normal people go to restaurants
Yeah.
and start before they eat their
Yes.
food, they'll start doing
They
video,
want to let people
show
know
their
that they are
self.
enjoying the life.
Now, good. Do you know that these people must have influenced one or two young girls
Of course. Of course.
online?
Of course.
Now, those young girls might start putting pressure on their boyfriend.
They are poor
If those
boyfriends.
that are married will start putting pressure on their husband.
Yeah.
When was the last time you took me out? You never taking me
Come
to
on.
any place. You never do
Come
this.
on.
Start putting
Yeah.
pressure on their partner to sit up, not knowing what these people are doing. Most people
Yeah.
will be like, once they go vacation, they will just be uploading pictures. I
Yeah.
commented
To
on
pressure
one's
people.
picture, picture on Instagram or video or something. How come you don't upload show who is snapping you? It's only yourself. Did you go there vacation alone? Or you see them in front of different cars,
Exactly.
Lexus,
Just
BM,
putting pressure
Benz,
on the younger
Bentley.
ones.
Are they
I love my parents
mechanics?
for that advice. My parents always tell you, forget what you're seeing online. That's not the real life. That's not, if you're following what they are seeing online, you would just we probably would have been mad by now. Too much pressure. Too
So
much
it's
pressure.
it's it kills. It
Yes,
kills. These guys are influencing a whole lot of
they
young
are.
people.
They are.
A guy complained on TikTok that he bought iPhone XR for a girl he met a week online.
He
The
has
girl
money. He has money.
within that week, the girl complained her phone was bad.
Okay.
As usual, once you meet within a day or two, there will
Your
be
phone will be
problem.
bad automatically.
This guy
Wow.
went to a store. The guy, I think from his story, he wasn't in Nigeria or he doesn't stay here in
Oh,
Nigeria.
they've
He went
not.
to a
His eye
store,
is not
bought,
clear yet.
come again.
His eye has not cleared. If he's in Nigeria, he will know what's going on.
He went to a store, bought new XR. So
Wow.
as they were gisting, he showed on video call. He said he showed the girl on camera on video. I bought you a phone. He was expecting the girl to be happy. He was expecting to see excitement and all that. The girl was like, "What phone is that?" The guy was like, "iPhone is an iPhone." The guy asked, "What kind of iPhone has that kind of carton?" The
Okay.
guy, the guy opened it to still
Oh
prove
God.
that this is an iPhone. Show the girl. The girl was like, "It doesn't have three
Okay.
camera.
It
This
was
that."
expecting those latest ones.
Oh my god!
Does she know how much
One
is the
week,
latest iPhone?
1 week talking stage.
You're not even happy you got iPhone XR. We're so entitled. Like we feel we're in a relationship. Give me like the entitlement, and it's mostly pressure that causes it. Nothing else. Just the pressure to show up on social media and pepper other people. Nothing
I just
else.
think our people should do better. The boys
We
should do
can do
better. The
better.
girls should do better
We
to
can.
have
And
wonderful
the parents should do better too.
parents do. Most parents do. There was a family, a girl that came online, did video where the dad was complaining about something. The father bought an iPhone X or so for her, a secondary school girl. This girl was like, she cannot use that phone. She
She
posted
even
it
see phone.
online. She posted it online. People started, I think the girl was
I
about
think
to
I
write
had
WAEC.
I think I heard about it. Yeah.
The girl was about to write
It was her
WAEC.
right to say the dad did not do the
So
right
people
thing.
started attacking the father. How can you the girl? The girl came back online and apologized. Yes. The father applied African basbos.
That's what we need. Because if I tell you how children drag their parents on international TikTok, like if I'm on TikTok and I'm watching the international section, when you see how children are dragging their parents, You see the parents will make a video to reply the video of their child to explain why they did
To
what the
report their
child is
parents,
accusing them. Hmm. In
your
Nigeria,
network is
this
really breaking.
network in Nigeria is
Hello.
something else. I was saying that in international
So
TikTok where I
it's really
watch,
crazy.
yeah,
Network, please. We should be able to know when we feel this red flag of a thing. We should be able to identify and put an end to it. So
yes,
Rosie,
if it's not
thanks
something
for
you can
joining
cope with.
us and all our this wonderful family. Hello,
Yeah,
Rosie. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
So yeah, let's wrap it up and call it a day. Thanks for making our time for this live session. Thank you. Please don't
Thank you
forget to
too.
subscribe to Rosie's channel and subscribe to Anthony Olo if you've not done that. Her handle is Rosie Empire. Please hit on that subscribe, like, and share button. She's very good in skincare business. If you want to look good, look point, feel your money on your supports what she do. Thank you guys. See you guys on the next one.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you,
Bye.
Rosie.
You're
Bye.
welcome.